Hello folks, Catherine here, your on the spot reporter. And the spot at the moment is the living room. It's about 7 o'clock at night, evening, Sunday the 26th of January 2025. The noise you can hear is the rain and the wind, and there's some thunder, and the pussycat thinks it's nearly tea time. But the reason for making this video is I was just watching a nearly 2-hour long video on YouTube over the last couple of days from a guy, a YouTube channel called the CathodeRayDude, and it discussed some, talks about video CDs and things that came before DVDs, and certainly video CDs were, get your head up, cat, puss, people want to see your face. Pussy's got a nice little face, there it is. We'll try to get Pussy on. She's not gonna, there you go, you saw an ear. There's a head, there's an ear, head under that. The video CDs, before DVDs came out, and even after DVDs when they first came out, they were very expensive, the players, the discs, that kind of thing. But certainly video CD existed. It was very popular in Asia. They reckon that the humidity got to VHS videotapes, so it was more popular there. And I know even in Australia, because at first DVD recorders and that were very expensive. There was another format called MovieCD. It was patented to some serious group. Motion Pixels is what they called their codec. So it was designed to play on Windows 3.1 or Windows 95 type computers. And I remember going through, a friend was having a clear out of some DVDs and said, "Oh, did you want to take whatever you want in that box?" So I sorted out a bunch for myself. And one of the ones I saw there was this one. And even though I've seen the movie before, didn't particularly like it. People thought it was amazing. The cat thinks the movie's pretty good. But when I saw the packet and read MovieCD and that it was some kind of special format designed to play on computers, at the time, in the 90s, mid-90s, I thought that's probably a bit rare, I'll grab that. And when I've checked an online listing of the movies available on MovieCD, there was supposedly 131 released. This movie wasn't in the list. Now, I notice inside there is disc 3 came in a plastic packet. Disc 1 and 2 came in this double-sided case that clips in. Just don't want it to fall out. It doesn't want to clip in with there we go. Got this instructional leaflet which folds out like that. So there you go. There it is. But it's also got these two things which are clearly made up for Australia with Australian addresses on. I did get this in Sydney. A friend probably bought it in Sydney or got it from Sydney. So whether this was released only in Australia, I don't know. And on the back of the packet, again, some address at the writing at the bottom here. You probably can't read on camera, but it is an Australian address. And again, the cat seems to be interested in the movie, or at least the cat's interested in the box that the movie's in. And it does say full screen, full motion. I'm not sure, did I hear somewhere, I can't remember. Anyway, it's not, it was supposed to give near TV quality, and this is well before high definition TVs. But anyway, MovieCD of Dirty Dancing was definitely available in Australia in the 90s, mid-90s. And I've read online there can be an issue that if you play this in a computer later than Windows 95, there can be an issue that the advantage of MovieCD was you didn't need to have such an up-spec computer as for some other systems. It put its own software on the computer when you put the first disc in. That computer, that codec, I guess, but that computer program stays there even if you take the disc out. And apparently some later computers, or later on, there's an issue with playing videos or doing video editing. And there's a way of, you have to deliberately delete that particular file manually. Anyway, according to some stuff I read on the internet. So I'm not actually intending to play this anytime soon. It wasn't my favourite movie. I know at the time people were going gaga over it. I mean, it seemed fair enough, but people just seemed to be very popular at the time. So MovieCD, which is a different system to VCD, Video CD. It's a different system to SVCD, Super Video CD, and it's a different system to DVD. But they are actually CDs, so they can only fit 700 or whatever megabytes of data on them, compared to the 4.7 to 9 gig that fits on DVDs. So yeah, anyway, there we go. It was put away up in the top cupboard. It took a lot of grunts and groans to get it out, and the stepladder, it's going back in there. And before I put it back, I thought I'd do a video about it. And you even get to see the pussycat. Come on, puss, show us how much you like the movie, or at least the box it came in. She's been rubbing her face up against it. Alright folks, there we go. MovieCD, an entirely different codec or system of putting a movie onto what are actually audio type CDs. And that's why, of course, it takes 3 CDs for one movie. And even then the quality is, limited. I noticed they use in inverted commas that it's near TV quality. And that's of the day. Okay folks, that's all. This is going back in the cupboard. We'll catch you around. Cheerio. What do you reckon, puss? Have they gone already? Are they still waiting there? There's no DVD extras. It's finished. Go. Away with you. Cheerio, folks.